Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Passport 2400 BH travel trailer. I'm here to walk you around the trailer, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. Now, you do have this slide over on this off campsite, so take that into consideration when parking. Another thing to think about is your water and electric hookup. Your water is going to be on your driver's side or off camp side toward the front, and your power is going to be toward the rear on your off camp side. So park accordingly. First thing you want to do after unhooking the hitch is you're going to level our unit. If you have a power tongue jack on this one, pull towards you to raise, push away from you to lower. You can stick a little level on the side of the unit, or stick one, the little ones you can purchase toward the middle of your unit. Make sure your unit is level. Next thing you want to do is stabilize your unit. Inside your unit is this stabilizing jack handle. You're simply going to connect this 3/4 inch socket. Crank it to the right to bring it down, left to bring it up. Now, I highly recommend jack pads. Jack pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from hot tar, sand, dirt, and it's going to distribute the weight better. Now, when you bring these down, you're only going to want to bring them down until they're taut. Once you feel a little bit of pressure on this crank, just stop right there. Bring all 4 of them down in all 4 corners. Once you have all 4 corners down, walk around and just make sure everything's still taut. Got our unit level, we got our unit stable. Next thing we're going to do is hook up our water and electricity. Coming around to your off camp side toward the front is your city water connect and freshwater tank. First thing I want you to take note is your water pressure regulator. In your convenience pack is this water pressure regulator. Whenever putting any type of water into your unit, use this. It's going to reduce the pressure to 40 to 50 psi's, protecting your lines in the unit because you don't know what the water pressure is set at each park. Hook up your city water connect, and we're going to find your hot water heater. Yours is located at the back of the unit. At the back of your unit is your hot water heater. Access this, and make sure your drain plug's in. You may have left it out from last time you were camping and draining it. Make sure your drain plug is in before putting any water into the unit. Once that's in, you can turn on your city water. After your city water's been on for a few minutes, we're going to burp or release air out of the lines in your hot water heater. Pull on this pressure release valve. It's going to release air, and then water starts flowing out of here steadily. You know you have enough water in here to light your hot water heater. Now, should you be going camping somewhere that has potable water, you're dry camping, no city water connect, simply hook up and fill up your fresh water connect. Do the same thing with your hot water heater to make sure your hot water heater is full. Once that's full, you can light that. Now, when using your fresh water connect or potable water, you want to make sure you turn on your water pump. It's the only time you turn on your water pump. You don't turn it on when you're using your city water connect. Got our water hooked up, let's hook our electricity up. Your unit conveniently stores your power cord inside. Big long power cord. 30 amp service. At the end of your 30 amp, should you need to plug into 110, is this 110 amperage reducer, reducing it from 30 amp to 110. When running 110, you can run your air conditioner. Now we have everything hooked up, we're going to walk you around the unit and show you a few things. Outdoor shower, black tank flush, which will be important when dumping our tanks in the end. One thing I want to note on your, we call these your wipers on your slide. Make sure they're going in and out, that they're very flexible. They do have a wiper fluid, they call it, in our store that you can purchase to lubricate those, keep them from sliding in and out good. Remember, you want your slide all the way in or all the way out. Here's our black and gray tanks, which we'll talk about later. You have a low point drain back here. Going up to the front of your unit. Have your pass-through storage area. Your battery, check your connections in there now and then. Make sure they're good. And this is a battery disconnect, which will come in handy later when I talk to you about your carbon monoxide detector. That'll run your battery down when you're gone, so you'll want to use your battery disconnect. This is actually a cover for your power tongue jack. Below that is your propane tanks with a regulator. Simply point this toward the tank that you want to use. On the right down here, this little button is for a solar hookup. Should you decide to hook a solar panel up, you can put it on there and it'll trickle charge your batteries. Your pass-through storage, your awning with lights, your outdoor speakers. This is access to the back of your fridge. Below that is your furnace heat release. Steer clear of that, that can get rather warm. Now your outdoor kitchen here, show you how this hooks up, pulls out. Underneath here is your quick connect LP, and there's where you connect it. When you're gonna put this away, store that up inside and push your drawer back. Here's where your water hooks up and your outdoor fridge. I do want to know you do have extra prep area on this as well. Make sure that's all the way in so you can slide in. Actually lift this and lock that in. At the back of your unit is your hot water heater. This unit is prepped for a Furrion backup camera. You can purchase that from the store. There's a device that hooks up to your tow vehicle and electronically communicates with this piece here and allows you to have a backup camera in your vehicle. And at the very rear also is your cable hookup. That about covers everything on the outside. Spare tire with a cover. Let's go take a look on the inside. Now let's take a look on the inside of your unit. First thing you notice, as you come in your upper left is your control panel. This is for your slide in and out. So porch light, your ceiling lights. Over here is your awning. The thing I want to note on your awning is when you run it out until the flat falls down to 90 degrees. Then you know you're out as far as you need to do. This is the water pump that you use when turn on when using potable water. And here's where you light your hot water heater. If you're hooked up to gas, turn this one on. If you're hooked up to electric, this one. Above that is your tank checks, your battery, all of your 2 black and 2 gray tanks. Coming around your unit here. Also just inside the door on the wall here is your thermostat. Got the air conditioning running right now. change that to a furnace. You can shut it off. Turn on just a fan at high. I'm going to shut it off so it's a little quieter in here when I'm doing this walk around. You have the Furion sound system. This is a DVD player, CD player, dual zone. You can play your music indoors, outdoors, or both. You turn on there. Set it for Bluetooth right now. Your Furion television. Little charging station here. You can set a device in there and hook up to the USB ports. Come around your unit, looking at the ceiling, heading into your bedroom. Use your smoke alarm. Also in the ceiling are speakers and your AC. You have storage underneath. And of course, by removing these legs and setting your table down on these lips, bringing your back cushions in, you can turn this entire area into a sleeping area. Around your unit, you have your dual sinks, all your remotes, and the DVD player and everything off your Furion is right here. You have your stove. Turn it to light. Oh, over here's your oven. You do have a light and fan and self-explanatory microwave. Let's talk about your Dometic refrigerator. Here's where you turn it on. Right now it's set to auto. Auto means when you're plugged into electricity, it's running off electricity. As soon as you unplug, it goes to gas. Or if you're off the grid and just want to run it on gas, simply raise this button. One touch lighting all throughout the unit. It's really nice. You can dim all the lights at night except for maybe one over the bathroom area here. Your two big bunk areas. Next to your storage here at the bottom is an access panel to your fuse box and breaker box. So you got a combination, you got 10s, some 15s, a couple 40s. I highly recommend picking up some of these at our store, having them with you when you go camping. Coming into the bathroom here, I do want to note you have a 110 with GFI. Up top you do have a hand crank fan. Hand crank it to open, and over here is a button to turn it on. This exhaust fan. Coming back through the unit, I do want to point out, as you're heading into the bedroom again, at the bottom here is a 12-volt carbon monoxide detector. The reason I mention that is 12 volt is because it is always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day, disconnect your battery if you're not plugged in, otherwise this will run your battery down. Next to the bed, another 110. Another smoke alarm in the bedroom. Your one-touch lighting. That about covers everything on the inside. Now let's go out like we're leaving the campsite and dump your tanks. Before we do, I just want to mention your slide. When bringing in your slide, make sure this bathroom door is closed. Make sure your front cabinet doors are closed, and especially this cabinet door. You'd hate for that to swing out and catch that slide while it's coming in. So make sure everything's nice and clear before bringing in your slide. And all you'll do is come up here and hit glide room in. Now let's leave the campsite. We're going to come around to the off-camp side underneath your water connections. There's the plug for it at the moment, but that is going to be your drain plug. So unplug that and drain out all your fresh water. And you're going to come back to the dump station. And your convenience pack will be the sewage hose. Back here you also have a couple other low point drains. Undo those plugs and that's going to drain your hot and cold water. One last thing to drain will be your water tank. Come around back again to your hot water heater and pull your drain plug. That's going to drain your hot water heater. You do want to burp this first, let any air out. That's going to drain your hot water heater. Then you're going to come back over and hook up your sewage hose. First thing you're going to do is pull that black tank. Once you pull the black tank and it sounds like it's empty, you're going to take your water pressure regulator again and hook up your black tank flush. What this is going to do is it's going to send a sprayer around your black tank. So take that black tank sprayer and run that for about 5 minutes. Don't be in a hurry. It's cleaning out your black tank. You want that as clean as you can get it. Now it's a little quieter. You might be able to hear me. I'm going to run that black tank flush for about 5 minutes. Keep that black tank open while running that. After you've washed that out nicely, close your black tank, shut off your water, and pull your gray handle, which will be your left handle there. Black tank to the right, gray tank to the left. For your gray tank, that's going to be your sinks and your showers. It's going to clean out your sewage hose for you. And then simply squeeze and put your sewage hose inside there for sanitary storage. Again, thank you for choosing TradeWinds. Thank you for picking a nice unit. Hope you guys have many years with it. Happy camping.